Once again, we find ourselves in this situation where our branches have diverged. We'd like to merge feature D into our main branch, but we cannot do a fast forward merge. We can't do a fast forward merge because when we look at main, that top commit, that C, doesn't appear anywhere in feature D. We say that main is not an ancestor of feature D, which means we cannot do a fast forward merge. So in one of the other videos, we look at doing a rebase in this situation. Now we're going to look at our other option, which is to create a merge commit. So when we're creating a merge commit, what happens is even though these branches aren't going to go together nicely, we're going to kind of jam them together. And if anything needs to be fixed, we're going to take care of that in the process. So when I think about this, I think about we're going to take C and D and apply them both on top. Now take a look and notice that the parent of C is commit B, and the parent of D is commit B, right? They both come from that parent. And so we're going to end up putting them together. So I like to think about sort of jogging C over a little bit. So it still has B as a parent, but it makes room so that then we can move D over as well onto our branch. So we're merging D into our branch main. But now because C and D are both next to each other, we need a single commit that is at the tip of our branch at the top. So we need to bring them back together again. So we add this merge commit on the top. We talked about how commits have a single parent, but now a merge commit is one of the cases where we have multiple parents. So we have this merge commit, and it has a parent of both the C commit and the D commit. Now, if we have any merge conflicts that occur, they get resolved inside that merge commit, and that sort of takes that snapshot of everything after we've brought them together. So that's our merge commit coming together. Now, when we take a look using something like git log one-line graph, you'll see that there's not really room to display the whole commit message across the line. So Git does this kind of tricky thing where it adds in spacers. So when I think about these spacers, I think about clear blocks that we think about them being inside. So this is the same thing that we saw a moment ago, but I've just added some clear blocks so that C can sit on a line entirely on its own and D can sit on a line entirely on its own. But in terms of what's going on inside of Git, that merge commit has parents of both C and D, and they're both there. But by adding these spacers, it allows us to still list only one commit on each line.